You're the second guitarist. Don't even see him. Just walk.
All right, that's all you get. You're good.
All right.
This is Music with Mason here. I hope the camera can see me. I'm still at the Skylark right now, this time with St. October. Finally in person, back in college a year ago, which is crazy for me. I interviewed the band over the phone. So it's now my very first time seeing them in person and getting to talk to them in person. How are you guys?
We're great.
Yeah.
Pretty good time.
Tired, hungry, and horny.
Yeah. Everyone feels that way. But yours is twice as much, right? Because you just played an awesome show.
Well, I mean, awesome is a bit of an overstatement. I've biffed all left and right. Had all sorts of fuck-ups, but, that's rock and roll, right?
That's how you live, and that's how you learn.
Hell yeah.
Now he's excited because he had to smell me on stage all the time. It's them pheromones.
Yeah. So St. October, you guys are a horror, awesome metal band right now. And you guys are hailing from Davenport, right across the river. So you guys are here at the Skylark. You've been at the Skylark a few times, right?
Yeah.
Well, we were supposed to play here for the first time a few years ago, but this is actually our first time playing here.
Oh, okay. So
We've been here, but we've never played here. This was our first time playing here.
Okay,
I recorded an EP with some random band 10 years ago here.
All right, well.
So, ironically, we're a Davenport Quad City band that doesn't play the Quad Cities very often.
Nobody likes us,
No.
which is understandable.
Yeah,
Well, now you finally made it. So.
I would hope so. It only took going across the pond.
Right? That's right. So, you guys are also known for your album, Whatever Darkness, your single, Sweet Succubus, and
I
your...
would say known for. Does anybody know who we are?
But you also have your Possessions EP, which was your latest release, right?
Oh, that was our very first.
That was the very first.
Very first
Okay,
release
sorry.
A long time ago.
Yes, we're actually in the works of redoing that one because back then we didn't have 6'6" Sid
Yeah.
or the Kraken Joseph. We call him Kraken because he hits those rim shots like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
He's cracking them.
Awesome. You also recently played at Jen's birthday bash at Otis Taylor Gators. What was that like at Taylor Gators? Tailgaters.
Every other tailgater show, it's always a good time. It's you always got a good turnout out in Cedar Rapids.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I love playing out at Cedar Rapids.
And it was a lot of fun because the guys in Antique Kingdom, Orphic Illusion, and Dark Agenda, we love those guys. And it was nice getting everybody together again because we haven't played a show with Dark Agenda for a while. We love those guys, so it was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
They have a really fun crowd out there. Like, the last time I played there was with my acoustic band.
Yeah.
Doing, 80s and 2000 sad boy kind of music.
Yeah.
But there was this really old guy who was like, "Oh, you guys play here again? What's your band?" I was like, "It's heavy metal shit." He's like, "I'll be there." And then he was there. He brought his friends.
He kept his word.
Hell yeah.
Who is Jen?
Jen is a really close friend of ours. She's a huge supporter of the scene.
Awesome.
She is with Terry from Orphic Illusion. We love those guys.
Awesome.
They're really nice.
And
Yeah.
whenever you see Jen, you see Tiff Easley and Bullet Pablo, a.k.a. Eric Kalkbrenner.
Bullet Pablo.
Yes, that is his Instagram handle. We love the people that come out and see us frequently, so we get to know him by name.
Awesome. So I want to mention a few questions I've asked you in the past. I want to re-go over some things. Your debut show was at a Hook's Pub with the Crank Daddies.
Yes.
So what was it like debuting first ever show. How was it? What was the turnout like? Did you play any originals?
The turnout was great. We did all originals that show. We practically just did all of our early stuff, like everything from the Possessions EP and a couple songs off of Whatever Darkness. That was actually before I started my screaming vocals, when I was doing just all singing. And that was actually, fun fact about me, St. October is my very first band, and so that was my first time playing a live show, like, ever.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that was my first ever live show. So I was super nervous, but it was fun.
Yeah, it was your breakout moment.
Yeah, it
So
was
that's
fun.
awesome. What do you remember about the crazy promotions that got you the show at Boggs?
Oh, the Crazy One promotions. You're talking about the Boggs Hole show?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a reaction.
That's a question for Dustin, not me.
I guess I'm not stepping on toes. I mean, yeah, we were thankful that we got to play in Des Moines, but man, I had such higher hopes for a promoter to actually show up and be there. We got paid $13 to go out to Des Moines to play that gig.
Wow.
To the other bands, one that just came from a wedding party, sincerely asked, "I got bronchitis. Do you need the mic for your vocals?"
Wow.
Oh,
And we're like, "Yeah, we brought our own, buddy." And this was before in ear, so that was a fun time.
Man.
We've done plenty of other shows in Des Moines that we've had a much better time.
Right.
Like Lefties is always a good time. Did we play anywhere else in Des Moines? Just Lefties?
I want to say we've only played Lefties in Des Moines, haven't we?
We played Lefties a lot in Des Moines, and it's always a good time. Boggs Hole, I hear they're no longer with us. A lot of potential. It's just when they say dive.
Wow. Okay.
A lot of potential, but dive.
All right.
I love Lefties, though.
I played at some dives. There's this old place in Silvis that's shut down now, but the bartender went for like 15 minutes to just go play slots and stop serving drinks.
Wow.
It was bad.
I had to say, like, the diviest dive I've ever played at was at an outlaw motorcycle club with my last band. It was rough.
Yeah.
Oh, while we're here, guys, let's do the King of the Hill thing. Yep.
So I want to mention the Minor Disturbance Radio. Your fans voted for you to have airtime.
Yeah.
We have fans?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
So, a funny thing,
Are we
again.
allowed to curse?
Yes.
Oh, fucking
Fuck yeah.
right. But anyway, back in those days, Brian and Travis did not like us at first. We had to grow on them a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, they didn't know what to think about us. And to be fair, some of our earlier stuff was a bit more raw in a bad way.
Okay. Well, yeah, but you still got on.
Oh yeah, we still got on begrudgingly. They didn't understand it, but those guys they've come around.
Yeah.
And now I don't even know if they're still a show anymore. I know Brian from Minor Disturbance Radio plays with the Dirt Road Rockers, which is like a country group around here now.
Yep.
But yeah, good guys.
Yeah.
Travis is a very knowledgeable studio guy, and Brian, cranky, white John Redcorn looking motherfucker.
I also want to mention one of the craziest shows I saw you guys perform at was in 2019 with Doppelganger, Dark Agenda, and Alborn at Rascals.
Oh yeah, that was a good time. That was our first time at Rascals and first time with Doppelganger and Allborn. Speaking of which, Born of Osiris, if you don't choose Alex Coates as your next guitarist, I hope you all get hemorrhoids.
You heard that. I'm not cutting that out. You heard that.
Straight from Daddy Darkness's mouth. Don't look at my tits, don't look at my gut, pretend I'm intimidating.
He makes us call him that.
Yeah, I do. Actually, it's started with our old bass player who was here, our previous bass player. Sweet guy, his name's Elijah.
Yeah.
Definitely check out the band Bouquet.
Who is Sophia? The photographer.
Yeah, Sophia Chesney, she used to photograph us quite a lot when we were first starting out, and she actually photographed mine and Dustin's wedding as well.
Right.
And she is a beautiful, wonderful human being, and I miss her. I don't know if she moved away, but or if she's still... Was she in Des Moines?
I don't know, but just don't bring up Russian politics.
Okay.
She is Russian, and she is very patriotic.
I got you.
Yes.
So where did you find her? How did you get on?
We actually met her through Dark Agenda. She was photographing a show. God, I can't speak.
Yeah.
But yeah, unfortunately, these guys haven't had the chance to be shot by her yet. But who
Yeah, I
knows?
have.
You have?
Yeah. At that one, the Cedar River Landing show.
Oh, that's right.
That's right. I forgot about that
Poor Joe
show.
hasn't.
Yeah.
You would've
I know
loved
none of
her.
the lore. Like, you're asking all these questions. I'm like, I've been in the band for 2 years. I got no idea.
Well, today's the day. You learn.
Joe is the baby of the group, but he's probably got the most talents in the group.
Big agree.
Yeah, I'm a better guitarist, singer, bass player.
Got the longest schlong.
Got the longest.
Dustin, don't.
Nah,
That's a
don't.
joke.
But yeah, how was the UK tour with Secreum?
It was
Wild.
amazing. It was wild. Yeah, Joe's right. It was wild, crazy. A lot of unexpected stuff happened. And I will tell you, like, when people say expect the unexpected when you go on your first tour, they weren't lying.
Yeah. What were some of the things you didn't expect that happened?
There were a dozen culture shocks all back to back to back to back to back. So first we went and stayed in, we had a layover in Copenhagen.
Yeah.
Where now everything's in a different currency. I'm like, I don't know, does my credit card work? Can I buy chocolate milk? It costs 56.65 DK, whatever the hell that is.
But the chocolate milk was so good.
It was good. So
Yeah, everyone who says, like, the food is super bland over there obviously hasn't had good food over there. It was
I mean, it was a
phenomenal.
stereotype that I had fun perpetuating, but it was all from ignorance.
Right.
yeah, then we got to the UK, and suddenly everyone talked like they're in Monty Python. And And it's like, wow, like they don't have air conditioners, they don't have screens in their windows, they don't have flies or mosquitoes.
Yeah.
All the buildings are falling apart because they were built before a country was invented. It's wild.
And if you shit your pants in public, all you got to do is say, "I'm an American, goddammit."
Yep. I held in 0 farts that entire tour.
Wow.
I didn't fly 16 hours to hold in my farts.
Yep.
Nope.
So how long were you in the UK?
We
2
were
weeks.
in the UK for about
2 weeks.
About 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Okay. So was that long enough to notice any accent changes in your voice? Did you end up talking like them at all?
Yes.
Oh, we did.
Yes.
Well, it was more like just like trying to see who could get the closest accent.
Oh.
But it was kind of fun. And like occasionally they'd be like, "Oh, that wasn't too bad. That was kind of right on."
To be fair, though, it was going both ways.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were coaching them on their American accents, and they were coaching us on our British accents a bit.
And it comes through a little bit during our stage talk, our little banter.
Yeah. And did they believe you? Did some of them believe you? They knew immediately you were American?
Oh, yeah.
Wow. How was it playing with Mushroomhead?
Next question.
I saw the show. That was before I was in the band. I thought they both put on a really good performance.
Was it not good?
They were so not nice.
Oh.
Actually, Stitch, their keyboardist, really nice guy. He and I just got a beer at the bar and he's talking shit. He's actually on tour with I think Killer's Confession. What's their Mushroomhead's ex-vocalist?
Okay.
So maybe he may have had a different experience
Well, so-
as a fan.
From what I understand, Mushroomhead, they kind of they have frequent member changes, and a lot of their old members, I believe, are hanging out together and doing their own thing, and those guys appear to be really nice.
Okay.
Too bad we didn't get the nice iteration of the band.
Okay.
It was before I was in the band, so I was probably at home like, let's not talk about it.
I will,
Alright, alright.
I will say the female vocalist that they had in the group, she was nice. She was sweet.
Yeah,
Okay.
Jackie
Yeah.
LaPanza, I think.
Okay.
She was very nice. It's just the other guys were very begone, peasant.
Oh, so they were high hopes, like they felt more popular than you.
Oh, I mean, of course they're more popular than
Well,
us.
but still, they felt more
Just kinda
ignorant.
high and mighty and shit.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Like they were coming in on their high horse, but their
got
high
you.
horse was actually a bad dragon.
I got you. Okay. What about Nervosa? Was Nervosa better?
Oh, they're
Nervosa
sweet.
I
was
love
an
Nervosa
amazing
so much.
show. We've opened for Nervosa now twice. I absolutely loved it. It was
Yeah.
like 2 of my like top favorite shows that we've ever played as a band.
I don't,
Amazing.
I don't have enough nice things to say about them. They, like everybody in Nervosa, absolute sweethearts.
Yes.
And Prika is so down to earth, so nice, and
Yeah.
I'm so happy I got to meet her when we played with them.
Even Vito when
And
she
just
was in
like
the band.
seeing them perform as a band is
good.
they're so good, so inspiring. Like I would like every opportunity we have to play with them, I would take in a heartbeat.
All right.
Yes.
Tony from Venomink, that guy was really cool, too.
Tony,
Yeah.
awesome. I love Tony so much.
So we actually opened for them with Nervosa. And then the second time around, earlier this year in Chicago,
Yeah.
we opened for Venom Inc. as well. And I'm a part of a podcast group called The Voices in My Head. So we got on Venom's bus. And before, like, we were the second band. So while the first band was playing, we were on the bus with Venom. Well, me and the podcast crew. And Tony fills up a solo cup full of Jack Daniels, puts a splash of Coke in it, and he's like, drink for Lemmy. And it's like, if you didn't down it right then and there, you weren't cool, man. Wow. And you know what sucks is it was like -2 outside, but 90 degrees on their bus.
Yeah.
I'm in full stage gear, makeup, sweating buckets.
Damn.
And they're having me drink. And I'm like, oh, getting off the bus. I'm like, I gotta play.
Yeah.
There was also at midnight that night was the start of Tony's birthday, and we got to see him smash his face into some cake.
Yeah,
Oh,
we were
yeah.
part of the celebration.
Yeah,
Nice.
that was funny because Tony like did like the smash his face in the cake and then went over to go give like Sid and Dustin big hugs, and then Sid and Dustin were on the drive home covered in Tony's cake.
Yeah. Wow.
That's the kind of cake I
hilarious.
wanted, but
Yeah. I want to ask about the St. October versus Wednesday 13. What was that about?
okay, so that was I had gone on this crusade. I am a huge fan of Wednesday 13. I got Monica into Wednesday. I've idolized them since I was a
You see that?
Yeah.
Fan.
fan.
Yeah.
Since I was 13. Mm-hmm. And
It was a Wednesday.
it was a Wednesday. However, we kind of got screwed over from our Des Moines promoter.
Yeah.
Who was like, we told him years in advance, like, hey, and we reminded him throughout the years, these guys ever come through, we want the show. We'll sell any tickets you want because they're all pay to play. So we didn't get it. He completely spaced his mind. A couple of our good friends got it instead. So good for them. Happy for them. So we decided to hound the Chicago side. And it was a complete shot in the dark. It started out as a joke, and then it started getting traction. A lot of our buddies, a lot of our friends, a lot of our fans started backing us up, and it was kind of a thing of beauty because we felt this massive community behind us rally for us to get on this show. And yeah, we sold out all of our tickets and then some. We had a great time. I got to open for an idol of mine, and that was also another big thing for not just playing for Wednesday, but that was the debut of our backtracks and our MIDI automation and
And our first show with Joe!
our newest
yeah.
drummer.
How about that?
That was our first show with them. It was really fun. That started out, I was like, hey, we don't have a drummer. Can you learn our set and come play a gig with us? I was like, yeah, sure.
Right.
I didn't have like any cool stage attire. I was wearing like a Trivium shirt, and Dustin's like, here, let me throw some shit on your eyes.
That's another thing I wanted to ask. Is your makeup inspired by any other musicians?
Nah, man, we're totally original. The first band to ever do corpse paint.
That's
no
right.
one's done it before.
No one. No. So my idea with the whole face paint and stuff like that, it started out as just eyeliner, then eyeshadow. When people come out to see a show, they want to see a show. They don't want to see a couple of jackasses that look just like them that just got off work.
Right.
They
Like,
walk
I
like
mean-
me, talk like me, don't give
Well,
a fuck like
yeah.
me.
You want to dress up really cool. You want it to match the music. And I'm a huge fan of bands like Cradle, Behemoth, and obviously Wednesday and shit like that. And
Yeah.
it just seemed fitting.
Yeah.
It helped us stand out from the local scene. In fact, that's why I think some people don't like us. But there's one of our best buddies right over there hiding. There's Bullet.
Bullet!
He ran away.
He ran away.
He
Bullet.
ran away.
He's like a tabby cat. There he is. Come on over here, buddy.
Come here, Bullet!
Am I making a cameo?
Yes, you are. I'm pretty sure.
This is Bullet. We've talked about him plenty of times on this already. This is the motherfucker who makes it to every show. If you guys have a Bullet, you spoil the fuck out of your Bullet. He's the best.
I also wanted to ask about Jason. Is Jason another super fan you have?
Jason.
Yes.
Do you remember Jason?
From the Chicago, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jason True?
Jason is great.
Yeah?
We met him. Dustin and I met him when we went to a Wednesday 13 concert a couple years ago. And ever since then, we have seen him at every Wednesday 13 show. He was there, bought tickets to see us open for Wednesday 13. Him and his wife are great people.
Yeah.
They are...
Oh,
he is
Talking about that,
a
Jason. I'm
big.
sitting here thinking like musician Jason.
He is like big fan of us, and we love that guy.
Yeah. Okay, sorry. It took me a moment to realize which Jason you're talking about. I'm sitting here thinking, who plays music that I know is named Jason? No, Jason's so fucking awesome. We met him at a Cradle of Filth concert where Wednesday and Raven Black were opening.
Yep.
And it was kind of funny because I'm standing front row with Monica, and he's there with his like 7 foot tall buddy. Calls him Lurch, and I lean over. I'm like, "Hey, you see her? Anyone fucks with her? We're gonna beat their ass, right?" He's like, "Oh hell yeah, brother!" And that just started a friendship.
Awesome. I wanted to ask about a festival, Women's History Month festival, where there was Gravecore, Mia Prosperi, Lonnie. What was that show like? There was a mixed amount of genres.
It was a lot of variety of like different artists and big variety. And at first, like, we're going to be honest, when we saw the lineup, we were like, are we gonna fit this bill? But honestly, like, having Gravecore on there was awesome, and I feel like that helped a lot. And we thought it was a great time. We thought the turnout was great.
Yeah.
We had a lot of fun. And
Yeah, shout out to Look at Me and our girl Desi.
Desi was fun.
Yeah. Awesome.
Desi puts on a fun show.
she does.
I kind of feel bad
She
because
really
I
does.
farted really bad on stage before her set.
Wow.
Shout out to everybody there though. Like I don't listen to just metal, mostly metal, but I vibe with just about anything except country.
Right.
Yeah, and
I won't go on my hate country rant this time around, but like
Can't spell country without cunt.
There you go.
and there was actually a lot more metal fans there than we thought.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, and we were surprised by how many people were there to see us too, and we were like, "This is fucking cool."
Yeah.
And it was nice to like just be on a variety show. I love variety shows.
Yeah.
It's different. It's a lot more different than people realize.
Yeah.
Do you still own a bus?
Yeah, we
yeah,
do still
brother.
have the bus. We are working on it actually as we speak, but I say we as if I've done any of the work.
I ain't done shit.
that is the bus questions are all Dustin. I wish
I check the Discord and then I look at the pictures.
Wow.
Well, you did pay
I-
for the tie rod and the brakes and the rotors.
I wish our other mechanic buddy Justin was here,
Yeah.
because him and Dustin and Justin have been the ones doing all of the work and maintenance on this bus.
Yeah.
A
So
little bit.
And our
Yeah,
buddy,
that's true.
our
I'm
buddy
sorry.
Dwayne from Lethal Injection, he's helped us out with the bus as well, picking up seats for it and tires.
Nice.
Lethal
Sid-
Injection.
All right.
Check 'em out.
Sid did some work on the bus too. Sorry, Sid.
Awesome.
Yeah, all we have left is to do a couple of seal, like around the emergency exit hatch,
Yep.
seal that up, rip up the floor, put new floor down, which, gentlemen, I'll let you guys know what that's going to cost this weekend.
All right. I have a few personal questions for a few of you, including Dustin right here.
7.5.
Or 7.5?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Soft.
Like measuring from the butthole or
Oh,
Oh, jeez.
not that kind of a question. That's
gonna
for
say-
that's for off the camera.
I was gonna say it's that, but it's millimeters for me.
So, Dustin, I wanted to ask about Schecter guitars. What do you know about Schecter guitars?
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, women and children of all ages, can I give a hell yeah to Michael Ceravolo Schecter Guitars for hooking me up with my tour guitar. The boys from Schecter, you treat them well, they treat you well.
Hell yeah! How many guitars of their brand do you own?
Yes.
Right now? Right now or in overall?
Do you know how many overall?
42 Schecters.
Oh my god! How many are still with you?
14.
Okay. What happened? What
he
happened?
has anger issues.
Oh no, I actually baby all my gear, but over the time you start out with the lower end models, then you can keep trading up to get nicer models.
It's
Okay.
like Pokemon.
Absolutely, they evolve.
They come and go.
Yes.
All right.
But I have a select core 5 that will never leave me.
Okay.
Yeah,
Awesome. What is the flag on your arm?
it is the Vinland flag, a fictional country from where Typo Negative claim dominion.
Okay. Could the camera see it on your arm? I mean, if it's that important, it's that important. So,
There's a gentle breeze. See, look, the leaves are moving.
is there a reason why you got it tattooed on your arm?
Oh my, So I am a huge fan of Typo Negative. In fact,
He bought the Playgirl copy of Peter Steele and was like, "Oh my goodness, that guy's loaded.
yeah, about no.
I need to hear this guy's band."
But Saint October's name is actually an ode to Typo Negative.
Oh, really?
So the saint is from All Hallows Eve, from the Saint Lucifer verse from
Okay.
All Hallows Eve, and October is from October Rust,
Oh, okay.
which is what this tattoo is themed on.
Well, now we know the name and where it came from. So I've always wanted to know because it's a sick name, Saint October. There isn't a Saint October in real life, is there?
Not that I know of. There is a Saint October anime. I haven't watched it, but it looks very gooner.
Did you guys? did you guys make your band first, or was the anime out already?
I have no clue. I don't know what the bop lore is on that.
Okay. What was your 30th birthday party like?
I was sick. I was supposed to be there, but I wasn't.
That was an awesome time. I'm a child of many January birthdays within days of each other, so I never had my own birthday party. So my lovely wife threw me a surprise birthday party.
Yeah.
So I had a day just for myself, and it was absolutely wonderful.
Nice.
Absolutely great time. All of my friends were there, except for Sicky McSick.
Sorry.
Oh, I even had a great DJ over there. Again, Dwayne Teichman from Lethal Injection. Check us out.
Awesome. Look it up. What about the pink Christmas tree? Do you still own the pink Christmas tree?
The pink Christmas tree has met its demise by one Broly/Lee, the legendary Super Saiyan Boomstick Liebert, orange tabby cat.
Okay.
He took it out, but I do have a neon pink guitar
There you
to
go.
live on its memory.
So as a remembrance.
Broly/Lee, the legendary Super Saiyan Boomstick Liebert,
All right.
ate the tree.
Great for him. But I mean, the name fits. He took it down.
I mean, we couldn't choose between Dragon Ball and the Evil Dead, so we just mishmashed them both.
Awesome. Do you prefer Reese's Cups or Reese's Puffs?
Cups, the deep dish cups.
Okay.
Preferably the footballs or the trees. Sid?
I was giving you a high five because the deep dish cups are where it's at.
Yeah.
I thought he had a question.
Oh, well, didn't you try the filled ones?
So I don't like the lava. The caramel's okay. The peanut butter and jelly are bonerific.
Okay.
I really liked the crunchy cookie ones.
Ooh.
Awesome. I have a few questions for Monica, and this is actually a question for him. If he could come over here, I have a quick question. Since he already said it already,
Tag out.
I wanted to ask about the band Lethal Injection. So, what is Lethal Injection?
Lethal Injection has been around since 2005. Started in Clinton, Iowa.
And you guys are still active right now?
Yeah, we're actually
Yeah,
back.
Lethal Injection as a show, July 19th at Wildwood. Be there.
Be there.
Yeah, we're back after we had about a 10-year hiatus dealing with some family drama kind of stuff, whatever.
Okay.
But we're back and ready to play again.
And why did you put a K instead of the C in Injection?
Searchability.
Did it look cooler?
I'm assuming.
Originality.
Okay.
Just trying to be different.
All right. And you said the show's when?
July 19th at Wildwood in Iowa City.
At Wildwood in Iowa City. So, and this is going to be really hard to answer. Do you know how many shows you've played with Lethal Injection?
Me personally,
Yeah.
probably in the hundreds.
Okay.
I don't know exactly.
Do you have a favorite?
A favorite song?
A favorite show?
Show. We played at the Rally on the River, 2012, and that was probably my favorite show.
Awesome.
It was
All
a
right.
bike rally over in the Quad Cities.
Okay. We need to do an interview with Lethal Injection then. So,
It'd be awesome. We could set it
so
up.
next time, maybe at Wildwood, if I'm there, we could do that.
That'd be
That would be
cool.
cool.
Well, thank you so much for joining us
Yeah, no problem.
with a little sneak peek of Lethal Injection. So, again, thank you.
Yep.
All
Sorry.
right. Great talking to you.
Yeah, thanks.
All right, Monica, a few more questions for you.
Yes.
What is William Wesley Grand Salon?
That was my first esthetician job after I graduated from college.
Yeah, and you're really into makeup at that point, right?
Yes.
So, what got you into makeup? Like, was it just the beauty aspect of it?
It was something that I've always played around with when I was younger, And when I was just getting into like high school and everything, like getting more into makeup, and so I knew that was something I always wanted to do. And I did it a lot in the early days of my career because I've been an esthetician now for, 10 years. And
The stage full. Uh-oh. That's not good. We're back now. All right. Moving on. We're going to skip the salon question. Do you still play the harp?
I do occasionally. I'll admit I have not been playing it much lately, but I will be. I know. But I will definitely be getting back into it because I want to put harp on the new album.
I'm hoping
so.
we can get
I will definitely
This
be
woman
doing that.
has a full-size Helix floor, Kemper, or Tonex she can use for her harp, an electric harp. She needs to bust that shit out because she was getting so good.
Okay. All right, I have a few final questions, then we're finally done. What is the future for St. October? You guys just finished this show. Where are you guys next? You already said there will be more music.
This is a
What's
question
next?
for the rhythm section.
Okay.
Repeat the question. The future?
The future.
Rock and roll.
All right.
I'm gonna make it weird.
Make it weird.
I'm gonna make it weird. They're gonna realize why you don't let the bassist write music. I say that, but like, what there is one song off of the upcoming album Salem that wouldn't have come to fruition without my input.
Okay.
That's our song "Burn,"
Yep.
which I like to refer to as "Burn the Bitch."
All right. Nice.
So, we are in the midst of putting the final touches on our next full-length studio album, Salem.
All right.
Loosely based around the Salem witch trials. So there's two sides to the album, the light and the dark, and they contrast and meet together in the middle. Tonight we played two songs off the new album. One called Witchcraft, which is about solidarity and women coming together to stand up to fight against the oppressive religious nut jobs.
All right.
I lost my train of thought there. So yes, totally take what I said at face value. And then the other song is based on one of the descendants of one of the witches that were burned at the stake, Marytown Estes. Fast forward to Bathsheba Sherman,
Okay.
the witch from The Conjuring.
Nice.
Yes.
So there is more. There's more.
There is definitely more, and we are actually in the process of planning another European tour and possibly going on a Midwestern tour within the next couple of years as well. So
With our
Hell
dear
yeah.
friends in Bachelor's Grove.
Hell yeah. All right. I already asked you this question last year. I want to get another input. What would you tell the young and aspiring musicians who want to be where you guys are and just playing music and being who you are?
I would tell them to never give up, and it doesn't matter if somebody thinks you suck, because in the beginning we all start out terrible. And I will just say that if you want to do it, if it's your dream, just go out and do it. Your worst enemy is you. You're just getting in your own head, and if you want to do it, you will make it happen. And I say that because I would have never in a million years thought I'd be where I am now with this band. And if I would have quit the times that I wanted to, I wouldn't be here. So don't give up.
Awesome.
Make like Nike. Just keep doing it. Keep playing what instrument you like. Just keep going. Even if you think you suck, everybody sucks at first. Just keep going. And like, just because you're like a fan of a band doesn't mean like you may not end up being in that band, because I started out as a fan of St. October.
Mm-hmm. And here you are.
Yep.
It'll get you places.
Yeah, it's got me out to UK, which was a dream come true. It's got me on stage again since my last band. And like, it's just, I'm happy when I have music.
Awesome. Any final input?
Yeah. Go practice. You're going to start out sucking. If you don't practice, you're going to keep sucking.
All right.
You know,
Practice. And don't try to be someone else. Do your own thing.
like Cena, I'm going to hit this heel turn. Give up. Sell all your shit. You'll never be as good as me. I'm ruining wrestling. I mean, what? No.
Awesome. Thank you for that, by the way.
And also, believe in Joe Hendry.
All right. Well, thank you guys so much for being here with me. You guys were awesome. I hope you had a great time here. We will see you in the next interview.